Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Andrew here from beautiful Costa Rica. Thank you for being here. Remember, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, share, and watch the video a few times because it's extremely educational. Guys, I love you all. God bless you. I'm going to jump right into the content. Today's topic will be 10 phrases you have heard from the narcissist. Now, some will be in the love bomb stage, some will be in the devaluation stage, and some will be in the discard stage. And if you stick around to the very end, I'm going to put in a couple bonus ones. So here we go. I'm going to jump right into it. And I have my cheat sheet here, so I'm going to go back and forth. The first, we're in the love bomb stage now. Here we go. Tell me if you've heard this one before. You're my soulmate. Yes, you are. You're my soulmate. I'm sure maybe you've heard it or something similar to it. I know for a fact I did, and I have vivid memories of hearing that. And at the time, I actually believed it. So guys, if you hear the term, you're my soulmate, caution, slow down, take a good look around and think. The next one is going to be, I've never met anyone like you before. Yes, another heartfelt comment from the narcissist, another way to ensnare you and trap you in their web of deceit, lies, disruption, chaos, and destruction. I've heard that one also. I'm sure many of you have heard that. On to the third one. I've never felt this way about anyone before. Now that's cute and quite possibly true when you're a teenager. But when you're an adult, I would expect that you would have your emotions regulated, which the narcissist does not, of course. But the point is, that's a huge one, a huge red flag. That just screams of neediness or clinginess or ownership. Personally, I never heard that one, but maybe you did, or some variation of it. The next one, okay, we're going to skip to the deval stage, and we're going to get to these bonus ones at the end. The devaluation stage, classic. You're crazy. Guys, I heard this one weekly for literally 5 years. And you may say, Andrew, what are you talking about? Why would you put up with that? What happened? I'm telling you guys, when you're in the relationship, you just overlook certain things because the narcissist will say things that are very mean, hurtful, and aggressive, and rage fits. And you're going to be like, okay, it's fine. Just it goes away. And that's, you do get conditioned to that. And it's extremely, you're in the fog. You just go with it. It's exactly what I did, and I'm sure many of you guys did it. So you're crazy. That's completely, I'm sure many of you people have heard it. And it's not nice, it's not polite, and it's completely projecting if you ask me. I'm not saying my ex was crazy, but they are a narcissist. So you figure it out. The next one, you're too sensitive. This one used to get to me all the time because I am an empath, and yes, I am extremely sensitive, and I want to do well, and I want to help people. And that would really disrupt me. I'm being honest, it would disrupt me so much so because I was always taught and under the impression, being on the planet, that you should help people out, and you should be there for them. And sensitivity or empathy is a main way you can do that. It's a way to show that you actually care about another human being by listening to them, giving them your full attention, being present and being aware, and making them feel better, basically comforting them. I was told this many times, I'm sure you have been too, and it is not fun to hear. The next one, no wonder nobody likes you. Classic. I never fell for that one personally, but I did hear that in various forms of it. I'm sure you did too. That's a classic way, again, for the narcissist to tell you, no wonder no one likes you, because they're trying to isolate you. And they're trying to put you in a little bubble, in a little box, and make you think, wow, no one really does like me. I can't believe that. And then you start second guessing yourself and ruminating and thinking, did so-and-so, do they like me? I'm not sure. I had a bad feeling about them. And you know what? It's not true. None of it's true. Think of it this way. You can't please all the people all the time, right? Remember that famous line that someone said? I forget who it was. But that's the whole point. Not everyone's going to get along with you. Not everyone's going to like you, and it's fine. That's human nature. It's 100% fine. But for somebody to actually say, no wonder no one else likes you, no, that's cruel. And if you've heard that, please discount it, because that's not right. No one human being can speak for everybody else. Think of it that way, right? So like I can speak for myself and let you know what I think and how I believe and everything right now, which is what I'm doing, but I can't speak for other people. Other people speak for themselves. So if you heard that or you hear it, don't fall for it. That's complete nonsense. The next one, my friends don't like you, but I always defend you and have your back. Never heard that one, but I think some of you may have heard something similar to that, or maybe the exact sentence. That's just a way, again, of having the narcissist isolating you and saying, you know, no one really likes you or gets along with you, but I've always protected you. So stick with me and I'll continue to abuse you while you just sit here and be subservient to me. Think about that one. Maybe play that again. It's completely what they're thinking. You're so insecure. Yes, I heard that many times. And I have to confess, when you hear that enough times, it does break you down. At least it broke me down. I have always been a confident and self-assured human being. Always. In the narcissistic abusive relationship, I heard this many times, and to be totally honest with you, yes, it did get to me and it did break me down. And it had me wondering and second guessing and thinking, wow, am I? I'm not sure, I don't know. And I lost myself for years, guys. I sincerely did. I lost my identity and who I was. And all of these things that we're saying, not all of them, but if you think about them, they add up over time. And I'll get into, well, I'll do it now. If the narcissist is continuously telling you these kind of sentences, like, no wonder no one likes you, you're so insecure, and things like that, it chips away at you. It's insidious, like we mentioned on the channel all the time. It slowly breaks you down, and it slowly has your head spinning, and you're in a fog, and you don't know what's going on. Why? Because someone keeps telling you the same thing over and over again, and there's a great chance you are maybe not isolated, but you don't have someone to bounce these phrases off of, someone different. Like, for example, a neighbor, hey, you know, my wife or significant others, they're telling me these things. What do you think about that? It's kind of awkward. You can't really do that. You could, but they're not going to give you the time of day, trust me. So they chip away at you, and slowly you find yourself losing your identity. If you find this happening to you right now, trust me, don't fall for it. Hold your ground, take a deep breath, think, concentrate, and know that you are a kind, loving, generous, compassionate, empathetic human being, and don't listen to the narcissist's evil words. I'm going to go on to the next one. This, honestly, guys, is one of my top one or two of all time. What's wrong with you? Yes, it's very simple like that. Now, when you're joking with a friend or somebody and you're like, hey, what's wrong with you? Okay, like maybe someone spilled a soda, a Coke or whatever it is. By the way, you shouldn't drink Coke. Let's say it's water. You spill water and I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you? What happened? It's something like that. That's innocent, it's nothing. But when you're saying in a real conversation, being honest, what's wrong with you? You're clearly being dominant, and you're indicating to the other person that there is something wrong with them. And I heard this countless times, and it's really evil and it's mean, and it completely throws you off balance. Because when you hear that, when someone actually tells you what's wrong with you, like, and they mean it, there's like so many things go off in your head, like, wow, should I get help? Is something wrong with me? And trust me, guys, you go through so many things thinking, is there something wrong with me? The chances are there's not anything wrong with you. It's another ploy the narcissist uses to manipulate you and gain supply and control over you. This is one of their favorites. So I'm gonna strongly suggest, if you hear that, what's wrong with you, remember, respond, don't react, but absorb it and know that they're just projecting onto you that they know something's wrong with them. And I mean that. I'm gonna go to the next one. We're in the discard stage now. Everybody hates you. Kind of strong. I didn't hear it personally, but you can understand the word hate has a negative connotation. I personally choose not to use those kind of words whenever possible. And if somebody says that, they're just literally spewing bile at you and letting you know exactly how they feel, which is not positive, not in a good light. And it's pretty clear if somebody says that to you that they have some issues. So I hope you guys haven't heard that one. Another one's a simple one. You're a bad person. I never heard that. I heard quite the opposite, actually. However, I was still continuously abused for 6 years. But you're a bad person. Maybe some of you guys have heard that. If you're watching this channel, you're not a bad person. You're actually a great, intelligent human being, and you're educating yourself and learning how to build boundaries and move forward and protect yourself against the narcissist and or all things narcissism. So don't believe you're a bad person. No, sorry. Nobody will ever love you. Classic. Classic. This one means just what it says. And again, that's probably in the point when, at the part where you're starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel, like, hey, I'm being abused, I'm being mistreated, something's not right here. And then the narcissist is trying to gain control over you again. I heard variances of this, but I never heard that one. I'm the best you'll ever have. The narcissist's one of their favorite lines. I did not hear that, but I heard something similar. And if you've heard that, don't believe it for a minute. Why? I'll tell you why. Because who wants to spend their life with a narcissist? Being gaslit, stonewalled, getting the silent treatment, abused, rage fits, all that. Nobody. Not one person. I certainly don't. I went through it for 6 years. I will never do it again. It's just not going to happen. So that's them saying exactly the way I take it is the opposite. I'm the best you'll ever have. They're saying that, hey, they know that you're the best that they will ever have. And they're trying to control you and twist everything around like they always do. Remember, it's a magic show, guys. It's all an illusion with the narcissist. Up is down, in is out, sideways is backwards, all those kind of things. Don't fall for it. And then I'm going to add on a couple extra ones that I personally heard. These are some true ones, 100%. Aren't you so grateful you married me? Now, I heard this. I'm not going to go into details, but I heard that. And when I heard it, it was just the two of us, myself and the narcissist, and I was like, wow, that's kind of egotistical. Who would say that? But I let it go. It was only after the discard, after the relationship was over, that I put, and you know, you put the pieces of the puzzle together. When I heard that, I was like, wow, that was a huge red flag. Who would say that? Another one would be you know, my family really doesn't like you, but I protect you. And I heard that a couple times, not often. And I know for a fact it wasn't true, not even close to true. But the narcissist will say anything to gain control, anything to manipulate you. Here's one. This is it. Sorry. Here's the second one. Then I'll shut the video down. Is with my mother. The narcissist said this. You know, your mother told me that there were things wrong about you, and I didn't want to believe her. That happened about, I don't know, a year after our marriage, our wedding. Sorry. And I was always like, what are you talking about? And I wanted to ask the narcissist, what do you mean? What did my mom say? What'd she say? Never said a word, thank God, because it would have given her supply. But the point is, they create all these illusions in their head. They spit them at you. And if you listen to them and believe them and try to defend yourself, it's just going to get worse. Don't believe any of these on the list. Don't believe any of them. They're not true. None of them are true. It's just the narcissist trying to play their evil, manipulative, destructive games again. Guys, I'm going to end the video. I hope you liked it. I enjoyed doing it. I love you all from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew saying goodbye for now. Remember, you are not alone. And please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's keep it growing. I love you. And remember, be strong. Keep moving forward. God bless you. Bye-bye.